Hey guys, today we are going to be doing an 8th grade makeup tutorial, and first I'm starting with this Almay Clear Complexion foundation, and I'm applying it with the Beauty Blender because a Beauty Blender will make this foundation look like your second skin. If you don't have a Beauty Blender, that's okay. You can use your regular brush or your fingers. And the reason I chose this Almay foundation is because it is a medium buildable coverage and it looks really natural as well as fights blemishes. So at this age in 8th grade, usually girls are getting a lot of breakouts. So this foundation can help fight those breakouts while also wearing makeup. So it's perfect. Now, just like a little disclaimer, of course, all of these steps are optional and you guys can wear more makeup than this or less makeup than this, and this is just my suggestion or an idea for you that you maybe want to build off of or whatever. It's all your preference and I'm not trying to tell you what to do, I'm just trying to give helpful hints. So any step in this you can change, not do more, it's all up to you. I'm just blending this foundation out on her nose because there was some little streaky parts. And now I'm using the Covergirl Invisible Concealer, and this is not the right way to apply concealer to your eyelids or to your under eyes if you have dark circles. Now my cousin doesn't have dark circles, so that's okay, but if you do have dark circles at this age, which is totally okay because a lot of times it has to do with genetics, I'm talking too fast. And if you do have dark circles, this will accentuate your dark circles. The reason I applied the concealer like this was because I was trying to match her eyes with the rest of her face because I was using a beauty blender, and beauty blenders are harder to use on people other than yourselves. So I didn't want to like pound it on her eyes, so I wanted to be more gentle with that area, so I went back in with a concealer and a blending brush. Alright, so now I'm just using a Covergirl Fresh Complexion powder, and I'm using this on her cheeks and her T-zone. If you don't get oily, this is totally optional. If you don't want to set your foundation, you don't have to do it. And a little side note, at this age, do not set your under eyes every day because this will cause premature aging and wrinkling. So set your T-zone and your cheeks, the places that get the most oily. Now I'm using this e.l.f. Studio Blush in Candid Coral. This is a really pretty coral color, and it looks great on anybody, really. It might be harder to show up on people with darker skin, but on light skin it looks really great, and it's just like a nice, subtle cheek color. Next, I am just using this NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in Yogurt for the eyeshadow look, and I'm just putting this on her lids to give her like a little base, and this also makes the eyeshadow really pretty and metallic because it has that extra base. The base will help your eyeshadow last longer throughout the day, especially if you are in school. You're going to be at school for 6 to 8 hours, and so you're going to need that extra staying power. You can also use a primer if you have one, but I know when I was in middle school, I definitely did not use primer. Now for the eyeshadow look, I'm using a Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells trio, which is my favorite trio ever, and I would definitely recommend it from any age, but especially in middle school. So I used the first color in that and used it on the inner third of her eyelid, and then I took this gold color and used it on the outer 2/3. That part is optional because the gold color does not come in the Walking on Eggshells trio, but it made the eyeshadow look a lot better. Then I'm just using the crease color in the Walking on Eggshells trio, and I'm using that in the outer corner of her eyelids, and I'm taking it into her crease just to define the eyes. And it looks so pretty. I really love this look. Then I'm blending all of that out with a fluffy blending brush. And lastly, I'm taking the brow bone color on a blending brush and putting that in or as her brow bone highlight. Next, I am just brushing out her brows. I'm not going to be doing that much with her brows. I just brush them out and use a clear brow gel / mascara from Elf. Now she's just applying a lip color, and this is like a bright pink jumbo lip pencil by Ellie Colors, so it's only $1, and I believe it's in the shade Lollipop, and I will link that down below. And then she is applying her own mascara. She didn't curl her lashes, but that is optional for you. And just back to the lip color, these bright pink, like baby pink colors look really great with gold eyeshadow, and that is why I did that, and I think it looks so good. And then this is how she does her hair every day. When it's wet, she puts it in a braid and then takes the braid out when it's dry. It wasn't quite dry yet, but for the sake of the video, she took it out. And we just added a flower crown on top, and it looked so cute and girly. It was a really great look.
If you want it, take it. I should have said it before.
Alright guys, that is it. Give us a thumbs up if you want to see more back to school videos, and a special thank you to my cousin Cassidy. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.